Okay, you're probably wondering, what is Emmanuel doing? Well, I rented Windows Server 2019 in the cloud from AWS purposely for this video on how to create Active Directory users with PowerShell. It's totally free. Share, subscribe to this channel, comment, like, click on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime I post a video. All right, guys, as you can see that Windows Server 2019 is running on my screen. Let me maximize it. Let's go to start. Click on Server Manager. I have already added Active Directory roles and then promoted the server. So let's navigate to it. Click on Tools, and under Tools, go to Active Directory Users and Computers. Click on that. I have already added OU, and then I've named it Ghana. And the rate Active Users, Yawansan, which is a username that I created. Now let's go to the tasks of the day. Before we use PowerShell to create an object, we need to have a lot of acquaintance with it. So what is PowerShell? Let's type PowerShell and see what we have here. We have Windows PowerShell and Windows PowerShell ISE. So basically the ISE is used to develop script, and then the Windows PowerShell, the top one, is used to perform tasks. So we are going to use the ISE. So right click on it, run as administrator. It's trying to open. And then on your right, you can see script, click on that. Okay, so the first command I normally start with, it's start transcript. When you double tap, it will auto-populate for you. And then what this does is to store every command that you enter, just in case you close or exit out of this accidentally. You can go back to the document, and then every script that you will run will be stored here. So you have a history of every script. So since PowerShell is really broad, you want to focus on AD. So the next command will be get dash command. Then let's do a wildcard star AD star. It's a lot, but I will do a Control-C to stop it, and let's scroll up, see what we have and what we can do. We can get AD users, we can get AD groups, we can add group member, and the few things that we want to use today is the new AD user. So the CLS to clear the screen. The CLS is alias. It's a short form of clear host. How did I know that? Let's get to it. Do get dash alias and double tap to complete and do enter. You can see all these commands are short form of this. You can use CLS to clear host. Also, you can use GHY to get history, and so on and so forth. So as time goes on, I believe you'll be known to all of this short form of command. But for now, let's continue. I'm going to show you another command that we will use. It's called variable. So variable is a PowerShell object that holds value. So to do this, let me show you how it's done. You do a $sign, and let's call this variable. So variable is equal to, let's say, 45. Enter. So let's echo variable. There you have it, 45. Let's do variable plus 45. It gives you 90. Now the next command we about to execute is called get help. So let's do a wildcard AD a bunch of them. Let's scroll up, see what we can do. We can add AD group member. We can get AD group. We can get AD user. We can add a new group. And this is what we're going to use now. But I really want to demonstrate something to you. This command is what we can use to get account or search account in our AD. Let's go to server manager. Let's go to tools, Active Directory users and computers. Now I want to disable this account. Right click on it, disable. It's been disabled. And I think I have a disabled account by Microsoft. We will try to use this search AD account to pull out the disabled account. So let's do copy, scroll down, do paste, and then let's search for account disabled. So as you can see, we have 3 disabled accounts. These were defaulted by Microsoft, and this is the one that I just disabled it. All right, so let's clear the screen. Move on to the next one. So the next command will be get hub, and then we will do new AD user. New AD user. And then we have the name, and then we have the syntax. The syntax means how you use the command. So new AD user, and we have a name bracket, we have string, we have account expiring date, we have date. We will go over it so you know how to do it. And then it says that to see the examples, type this. So let's see examples. So these are the examples. You can run a long script to complete a task, but we will make it very easy. All right, now we're going to combine everything that we've learned to create our first user in AD with PowerShell. First, we have to import module. So what we have to do is to write a comment on this, import AD module. So you're gonna do import dash module, double tap Active Directory. Now let's write another comment, create AD user, and then we will use new AD user. We can write a long script, but we want to make it beautiful so that anybody that sees our script, it will be understandable too. Let's use ~, which is on top of tab, and it comes before the number 1. And then let's do enter, and then let's do tab dash, let's specify the name, and then space, let's do quotation mark. I prefer to do the 2, and then the ~, again, and come back and write the full name. So let's say the name will be Kwame Ando. Enter, dash, let's do given name, double tap, quotation mark, do the 2, I space it, and I do the ~, I come back again. The given name is Kwame. Enter, we specify the surname, quotation mark, ~, Ando. Let's go back, specify the use principal name, which will be the name that the user will use to log on. So it's coming dot under. We will also specify the sum account name. Same thing. Dot under. And then we will do company. Acknowledge. And then we will do title. Which is manager. We will specify department and we'll give it engineering. Now let's specify the path. So the path is where you want the user account to reside. So let's do path. And there are a couple ways that you can get, but let's use the easiest way, which is go to Active Directory users and computers, and then the desired OU you want the users to be. Right click on that, go to properties, and you can see it here. We need attribute editor. So to have a view of that, go to view and enable the advanced features. Go back to the desired OU again, which is active users. Right click, go to properties, go to attribute editor, and then distinguish name. So double click on that, and we're gonna copy the whole thing. Let's go back to our PowerShell and do quotation mark there. Now let's specify our account password. So we will do account pass over tab, and we will do open parentheses, and then I'll grade %. And I'll go back in there and do convert to secure string, and then we will do quotation mark, come back, put my password in it, and then now we will do as plain text, and we will force this. Let's close it. Grade %. All right. Let's also specify if they have to change their next logon. So change password logon. We can say 1, that is yes. We can say 0, that is no. You can use 1, which is yes, or let's use through. That's fine. Space and then grade %. Should we enable the account, or when we create it, should we disable the account? So let's enable it.
You can say yes or no or true or false. So let's say yes. So we're ready. Let's see if we can create this account without any errors. Let me run the script. Oh, nice. It looks like it worked without any errors. So let's go refresh our page. And there we have the account. Now let me show you another way we can use to create users by using variables. So let's write a comment on this, grab variable. Now let's do a variable for the first name. So first name is equal to, we will do read host, and we will do prompt, and then with quotation mark, say please enter the first name. Close it and do that for the last name. So say last name equals to read host, and we will do prompt, and with quotation mark we will say please enter the last name. We will close it. We will use these variables here, and we will replace it in the name, given name, the surname, the user principal name, and then the sum account. So we will do for the company title and department. Let's do company equals to read host, we will do prompt, we will do quotation mark, and we will say please enter the company name. And we will do that for the title. Read host, and we'll do prompt, and we'll say please enter the title. I think I made a mistake here. Please enter the company name. Yeah, let me correct that. And we will close with quotation mark. And the last one will be department. We'll do a read host. You will do prompt. And we will say, please enter the department. Now we will substitute these variables here. So let's go ahead with the first name. Let's go back, $sign, first name. You double tap, it will autocomplete. The last name, let's do a first name here again. Let's do the last name. The user principal name, it's first name, the last name. Same with the sum account name, the first name, the last name, and then the company, you will make it $sign company. The title, you will make it $sign title. Department, you will make it $sign department. So we are done here. What we are going to do is we can save this script, but first let's run to see if everything works. Yeah, it works. So it's asking for us to enter the first name. So the first name, I'll make it Kojo. The second name, I'll make it Sam. The company name, I'll make it CS Consult. The title, I will make it manager. The department, I will make it HR. And then let's go to Active Directory, refresh the page. There you have it. So everything is here. So it's easy as that. So as you can see, it's quite useful to create AD account with PowerShell. However, if you're working with a big company and they have a bunch of users, you're not going to create them one by one, but rather you are going to use CSV file to automate the users. And that will be helpful. And it's going to be our next video. Learn in your own lab, have fun, take it easy as always.